Hello and welcome to Gena Moon. This is your weekly tarot reading. Without further ado, let's jump right into your reading. And we're going to start off with your dominant energy first. Okay, so you are starting with the dominant energy of the drum roll. You have here the number 8 and it says here, trapped in fear. Okay, so with the number 8, this is also a representation of a lot of money and abundance coming in, but you're worried about it. You know, some of you guys might be very worried. Oh my God, are you going to get that money come in, right? Is this payment going to come through? Or some of you guys are struggling financially, not knowing that abundance is on its way to you. This trapped in fear energy, right? It's that man who is, you know, he kind of looks like he's trapped, literally, right? Like he's in a jail cell. But in reality, this is just his imagination, okay? This is his fears and anxiety taking over. And yes, it's not, you know, that he doesn't feel stuck. He's feeling stuck. There's that energy of some of you guys, you might be feeling stuck, whether this is you or a person that you're dealing with, somebody around you. If this is you, you're feeling like you're stuck, you're trapped in fear, right? But this is just anxiety. The fact that that says trapped in fear, right? That means that you're not trapped in reality. You're not trapped in something that's true. It's fear. Anything that is fear-based isn't real. You are creating it with your mind, with your anxiety, right? By thinking pessimism, right? Thinking pessimistically about the situation. So ask yourself, are you thinking thoughts that are disempowering to you? Because that's part of this energy, trapped in fear. That means that you're thinking about the worst case scenario. Oh my God, but what if this goes wrong? What if this ends up happening, right? When in reality, nothing is going to happen. None of that is going to happen. It's fear-based imagination. So try, okay, to kind of, you know, reason with yourself about the situation, because just like you can use your mind and your thoughts to create the worst case scenario, you can also use those same thoughts, that same mind, to create the best case scenario. Ask yourself instead, well, what if this ends up working out in your favor? What if there is a blessing in disguise? What if some challenge that you're going through right now is going to end up working out for you? Because as you can see here, the light is already shining for this man, but he's not looking at the light. He's not looking at his freedom. He's looking down. He's thinking about all the negative thoughts, okay? Instead of looking up and seeing, oh wow, there's a way forward. The light is shining through. So this is some kind of a wake-up call, okay? There's some kind of an energy there related to the 8 of Swords energy, right? In tarot, in the Rider-Waite tarot. The 8 of Swords is an energy there of a woman who's blindfolded, who, again, she's also trapped in fear. And this is something related to like victimhood mentality, right? Somebody here, you know, kind of expecting to be saved, or it could be the energy of you going through a situation and saying, well, not until I get the relationship that I want, then I can be happy. Not until I get the money that I want, then I could feel at peace. Not until I get, you know, the answer that I need from this person or from this situation, then I can ease my thoughts. I can ease my mind. You're waiting for something on the outside to happen first before you can feel peace, before you can feel happiness, before you can feel joy, before you understand that you're actually free, right? In this lifetime, you are so free that you can choose your own bondage. That's how free you are. And for some, you are choosing your own bondage to stay stuck in the situation because you are letting your fears control you. Instead of you having to learn or learning right now, which is what's being suggested for you to do, learn how to control those fears and insecurities and those doubts, okay? Because it's not going to happen unless you create it. Okay, now let me know in the comments below what this is all about, what this is pertaining to, how this resonates for you, since it does have the number 8 on there. Okay, that for some of you guys is a representation of money coming in, abundance, even though you might be thinking about the worst case scenario. If you see the number 888, 808, or 8 o'clock, just the number 8 by itself, that is an indication to control your fears, thoughts, and insecurities, because something good is about to come towards you. For a lot of you guys, it's money, okay? Abundance. Now, I'm also seeing here that something will be happening on the 8th of this month. So pay attention to that date, the number 8, okay? Now let's go ahead and jump into the tarot. I will be using the Rider-Waite Tarot, and I will be taking a look at your past, present, and future positions. I will also be taking a look at who and what is coming towards you, what is in your opportunity, and also what is in your challenge position, okay? Now, also how to overcome that challenge. Now, let me know in the comments below how this reading resonates for you. Are you enjoying this reading? Do you find it helpful? Which area of your life is this pertaining to? Because this can be related to any area of your life. It could be love related, career related, family related. It could be a job, okay? It could be a friend, co-workers, bosses, personal life, you know, whatever area of your life this pertains to. It's a general reading, so you take it as it resonates. Take whatever resonates from this reading and leave what doesn't. It can also be you towards somebody or somebody here towards you, so feel free to reverse the roles, okay? Now, quick reminder, for those of you guys who are new to the channel, welcome. I had given you guys a message a few days ago. For those of you guys who have subscribed, bear with me. This is for the newcomers. I had been feeling very discouraged the past few days because I had been seeing a significant drop in views, okay, on my channel, and very little likes, very little comments. I came to find out that part of that was because YouTube has changed the entire algorithm. If you don't know how this new YouTube algorithm works, YouTube is hiding my videos from new people, newcomers, okay, even my own subscribers. And also, the YouTube algorithm is now working with an emphasis on comments. So I really would appreciate if you do enjoy these readings, if you find them helpful, comment down below. Let me know, what's going on, your situation. I read every single comment. And also, if you can just comment an emoji to support the channel, I really appreciate it as well. Like this video, of course, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell, because when you forget to hit that notification bell, then you don't get notified. But also, a lot of people have been telling me that even though they're subscribed to my channel, YouTube has unsubscribed them from my channel. So do me a favor, double check, are you still subscribed to the channel, or has YouTube unsubscribed you? Because I need to send them an email, a screenshot of your comment that you're not subscribed. All of a sudden they unsubscribed you. So again, thank you so much for your support, for your encouragement, for me to stay on this platform, because I had been thinking about moving to a different platform, since again, I didn't know whether, these readings were helping you or not. So thank you all so much for all of your positive comments and feedback. Remember, share, like the video, subscribe to the channel, give it a thumbs up. All right. Thank you so much for hearing me out. Now let's tune into your reading. So I do see here the sign of Gemini. You could also be dealing with the sign of Leo, Virgo. I see Aries. But whatever sign this is, it could be any other sign of the zodiac. At the bottom of the deck, you have here the Queen of Pentacles. Now with the Queen of Pentacles here at the bottom of the deck, for a lot of you, you are concerned about your finances, your financial stability. If this is not finance related, if this is any other area of your life, Okay, this is concerning the stability of an environment, of a job, the stability of a relationship, the stability aspect of you, yourself, your emotions, a situation here. There's something here that is creating a lot of fear within you with regards to stability. Okay, we're going to see what this is when we clarify, but let me know in the comments below what this is all pertaining to, because what I do see coming for you and towards you is literally stability, whether it's stabilizing yourself in your finances, a relationship becoming more stable, a connection, a family environment, a job, whatever this is. I see stability coming in for you. Okay, could also be that you are attracting a very stable, loyal, consistent individual in your life as well. All right, but we're going to clarify that. Now, in your challenge position, you have here the Lovers, the Knight of Swords, and the Four of Pentacles. So that is something here related to some kind of a connection. Okay, now when I say connection, the Lovers does not necessarily have to be just a love connection because it says the Lovers. No, the Lovers is a significant connection that feels very tuned in with yours, like this angel above has brought you and this person together. Usually it's a feminine energy and a masculine energy, okay, coming together to create something, whether it's to create a business, a bond, a relationship, a friendship, right? Because this could be literally anybody. The Lovers here, it could be a connection related to a family member, a friend, a lover, a partner, a business, person, whatever. It could be even, a new person. But what this means for you is that it's a little bit challenging to deal with somebody or a connection right now. For others of you, there is something here related to some kind of a disconnect, whether one person here is disconnected from you or you're feeling disconnected from the person. There's some kind of a disconnect happening within a connection. Okay. For others of you, one person is ready to commit while the other one is uncommittal, or they're not ready for commitment. I'm seeing here that part of the challenge also has to do with some kind of an energy that is triggered very easily. An overly sensitive individual who lashes out or has recently lashed out, whether this is you or somebody around you. It's an individual here who, is very aggressive in nature. They have a determined spirit, but it comes across as pushy, rather aggressive. It could be that this person may have lashed out or is lashing out right now. Could be you, could be them. And I'm seeing here with the Four of Pentacles, part of the challenge has to do with the fact that this energy has closed you off. It's like you're either afraid to speak up, you're afraid to say something, or you're afraid to open up to new things. Okay. I'm seeing here that also some kind of an energy is being closed off towards you. Okay, if you feel that this person is the one that's closed off and that they're disconnected, somebody here is unwilling to open up, either open up their heart, and for others, somebody here is, not ready to invest, either financially invest in you, in the situation, in the business, in the connection, or it could just be any other kind of investment. They're very closed off to opening up to new ideas, to new investments, that kind of thing. Okay. And that's part of the challenge there. Let me know in the comments below what that is all about. For some of you guys who are struggling financially, it might be challenging for you to invest into somebody or somebody into you because this person doesn't feel financially stable. Okay. And anytime there's a topic there that has to do with money or with love, like, oh, let's talk about, the fact that you're not giving me enough attention, or you're not, calling me, you're not texting me, you're not investing in the situation, in the job, in the career, whatever this is, somebody gets triggered. They don't want to talk about it. They lash out in order to control the situation. It's a little bit of manipulation, and I feel that this person is making you feel scared, afraid. Oh, well, I can't say anything because what if this ends up happening? What if that ends up happening, right? Let me know in the comments below what that's all about and what area of your life is this pertaining to. Is it your love life, career, finances, professional life, family, whatever this is? in the recent past, you do have here the Nine of Wands, the Six of Pentacles, and the Emperor. So in the recent past with the Nine of Wands here, I see that you were a little bit closed off, okay? Initially, you were very closed off. You had your walls up, you know, because I feel that you had been through a lot with this person or with somebody here in the past, and you were a little bit, you know, kind of defensive, okay? Which I don't blame you, because after the Nine of Wands shows up, it's like the Nine of Wands has really had to fight for, you know, his freedom, has had to fight for whatever it is that he deserves, you know. So I see that, you know, you had your walls a little bit up, that kind of thing. And for some of you guys, there was some kind of energy of breadcrumbing. You kind of felt like you were being breadcrumbed, right? Like you were giving to the connection, you were giving to the person, but this situation or this person, or it could be a work environment, it wasn't giving you what you needed, okay? Or, you know, if this was a job, it wasn't paying you enough money for all the work that you were doing. And so you kind of felt a little bit defensive. It could even be the energy of a little bit of resentment. And a lot of times resentment comes through subconsciously, right? You don't even know that you feel resentment, because resentment happens when you overgive of your time, yourself, your energy, your money, your resources, right? To a person, a job, a situation that is not giving back to you. And why do you keep giving to that person, situation, job, right? If they're not giving back to you, because you still hold that energy of an illusion that at some point that person, situation, job is at some point going to see your value and they're going to give back to you. But then when that doesn't happen, you grow resentful because you overgave, you overdid it, and that person's situation did not give back to you what you put into them. Okay. And so this resentment kind of, you know, arose from that particular situation. And so you kind of had your walls up. I see here that there was some kind of imbalance here. For others of you guys, one individual kept asking for help for money, whether you from them from you. But I feel like the help that was given was very little, okay? If this was you towards them, you gave them more help than they gave to you. I'm seeing here that with the Emperor showing up, you started tuning out of your feminine energy of over, you know, kind of like allowing things to just happen, right? And you started to embrace more so of your masculine energy. Whether you are male or female, it doesn't matter. We all possess both feminine and masculine energies. But what this means for you is that you started kind of, you know, cutting your feelings off from the person, situation, even though you were still involved. You had to somehow, you know, because you did not feel safe, you didn't feel secure, you didn't feel protected, you had to become this Emperor energy for yourself, to protect yourself, to feel secure within yourself, right? To feel like you were safe, okay, within yourself. That's when that masculine energy, you know, arose from within you in such a way where now you were even a little bit, you know, kind of like controlling. If this is somebody here towards you, then that person was being overly controlling over you. They were very aggressive, overly controlling over you, okay? Even though you kept giving, I feel like the more that you gave, the bigger that this person thought they were over you. That could also be the energy. But if you're the one who had to become this masculine energy, it was because this person wasn't making you feel safe. They weren't making you feel secure. So you had to. It's like a survival mechanism. You had to disconnect from your feminine energy of being caring, tender, you know, soft, that kind of vibe, you know, in order to feel safe in this situation, okay? And so that's when this feminine and masculine energies that are supposed to balance out each other become double masculine or double feminine. In this situation, it looks like you guys either switched roles, like one became the masculine, when in reality, like you felt more comfortable being in your feminine, or vice versa, right? That kind of vibe. Now, let me know in the comments below who this was pertaining to, what this was all about in the recent past. Was this in your career, love, family, friendship, whatever this is, let me know. Now, in your present energies, you have here the Page of Cups, the Tower, and the Queen of Cups. So what this means for you here is that you're going to get some kind of a new offer, okay? For some of you guys, you have already gotten a new offer, whether it's a new job offer, a new love offer, or it could be a person here who is coming in to apologize. I see here that the reason why this person is coming in, okay, is because part of you are dealing, or part of the situation has to do with you dealing with either a person here who has done something to you and they're now apologizing, because what the Tower moment is indicating is that there's something here that is either already falling apart, crumbling, okay, right before your very eyes. And even though it may come across as a shock, like, oh my God, how is this happening? Either it's a breakup or you leaving a job or a job letting go of you. It could be any other thing that is falling apart. You know, even though on the surface, it may seem like, oh my God, what's going to happen now? What's going to happen next? It actually is a blessing in disguise. There's something good that's coming out of this. This needed to crumble. It needed to fall apart, okay? Because what the Tower moment is indicating is that there was something in the situation that was being built on a very shaky foundation. I mean, imagine trying to build that big tower on a very shaky foundation. It's going to crumble at some point, right? But somebody here kept ignoring the red flags. There was a big elephant in the room. You guys did not, bring it out into the open, and you wanted to keep building upon it, ignoring the red flags. If this was a job, you were like, okay, even though you're not getting paid, what you should be getting paid, a shaky foundation, right? You were still kind of, ignoring all of the red flags, right? Perhaps you kind of saw it coming, but you didn't really do anything about it. And so part of you is now kind of like feeling like, oh my God, how is this happening? Or you're going to feel that way initially. But the reason why this is showing up is so that you don't feel like it's happening to you, because it's not. This is happening for you. This tower needed to crumble a long time ago. In fact, the universe is creating this crumbling effect, okay, this shocking outcome, to help you, because you needed to make changes that before you were in denial about. You didn't feel ready to make these changes. You didn't feel ready to disconnect from those people, places, environments, or relationship that was dysfunctional. It wasn't working, right? And so now this Tower moment is clearing up everything for you. Okay, I'm seeing here that also with the Queen of Cups, look at that. I see here that you're reconnecting with the essence of you. At some point, you disconnected from yourself in order to keep the situation that was uncomfortable and unfair going. But now I do see that new love is here. There's that energy there of a person coming into your life right now who's going to make you feel loved, cared for, looked after. This could be either a new person, a person that you already know. And for another group of you guys, there's an opportunity here, an offer. Okay, it's not going to be a grand offer. It's going to be a small offer, but I do feel like this offer holds a lot of potential. Okay, of course, it could be a new friendship, a new acquaintance, an apology for others. We're going to see when we clarify what this is all about. I see that also the reason why you were ignoring these red flags or have been ignoring them is because there's an emotional attachment to something. Whether you were emotionally attached to an idea, to a project, to a place, to a career, a business, or you had an emotional attachment, okay, to a relationship or a person. Okay, now I do see here in the near future you have the Hermit, the Five of Wands, and the King of Pentacles. So in the near future, there's going to be a moment of reflection and isolation. You're going to feel like isolating yourself, right? It's kind of like the Hermit. He goes up on top of the mountain to really reflect on life experiences, to ask himself those deeper questions about life. So in the near future, I do see here that you're no longer going to want to be a part of this drama, because in the near future, there's there's going to be some kind of conflict, some kind of drama, some kind of energy there of jealousy, competition. It could be related to your career environment, to your family, a community, a group of friends, a relationship, some kind of energy there of conflict, competition. For others, it could be jealousy around you, okay? People that want to compete for your position. It could be for others of you guys. But I see here that you're going to take the wiser route. You're going to become that bigger person. You're not going to get yourself involved in this drama anymore because you don't see the benefit in that. Okay. For others of you guys, if you had been involved in the drama before, I see that you're now going to choose wisely, whether to distance yourself from that group of people, disconnect from that person, that relationship, that situation. Okay. And you're going to find yourself, because before, the reason why you were still stuck in that drama was because you didn't know better. Okay. You didn't know better. You were looking for the answer outside of you. You were waiting for those circumstances to change. You were waiting for that person to change. But now you're doing the inner work. Okay. And when you do the inner work, that's where real change starts to happen. And that's what's going to happen in the near future for you. I see that some of you guys are finally going to attract abundance, right? That's a lot of money there, the King of Pentacles. You're going to stabilize yourself, your finances, and or for others, you're going to attract a brand new offer, a brand new job, a brand new position where you're going to get the respect that you deserve. And I'm seeing here also, there's another group of you guys, if you are dealing with some kind of a relationship type of thing, okay, you're going to be meeting a person who is very loyal, very consistent. You can count on this person. It could be, a business owner or an individual here who, has their finances in order, who's a natural giver, a natural provider. You can always count on them. Okay. And of course, for a lot of you guys, that's literally going to become you. Okay. You're going to become financially independent, financially abundant, no longer, competing for something that you're now realizing with the Hermit that it wasn't even worth your time. Okay. Now, who and what is coming towards you in your opportunity? You have here the Sun, the Judgment, and the Three of Pentacles. So I do see here that happiness, joy, fulfillment is on its way towards you. So that's why I'm saying, right, this is in your opportunity and what is coming towards you. If right now you are trapped in fear, you're not seeing the light, right? See the sun? It's literally shining right above you. But if you're thinking about the worst case scenario, oh, what if this ends up going wrong? What if this ends up not working out, right? That means that you need to somehow find a way to think more positively, right? Ask yourself, are you thinking thoughts that are disempowering to you? Or are you thinking thoughts that are empowering to you? Because what is coming towards you, who and what is coming towards you is happiness. Happy, joyful moments, good news that it's on its way towards you, a very, very beautiful surprise. When you least expect it, this happy news is going to show up. Okay, it's going to make you feel like, oh my God, but I thought that was going to end up happening. And then you see finally that none of your fears became a reality, right? I'm seeing here that also for some of you guys, there is a reconciliation on the horizon. That's only for a group of you. Some kind of reconnection, reconciliation, making amends, coming together as one. And for others, if this is not a reconciliation, it's a wake-up call. You're going to get that breakthrough moment. There's a breakthrough moment coming in, kind of like, giving you, kind of like providing the answer that you've been looking for, that you've been seeking for so long. With the Three of Pentacles, also what that is saying is that there's going to be an opportunity coming towards you to negotiate. Okay, whether it's finances, a business, negotiation, cooperation, teamwork mentality, working together as a team, that's what's going to bring in this happy, joyful moment. Okay, thinking in terms of, okay, how can we work together as a team? How can we make this work for all of us involved or for both of us involved? That kind of energy is definitely coming through for you. Okay, and for others, there's going to be an energy here that's going to surround you as far as a person or a group of people recognizing your skills, recognizing your worth and your value, what you bring to the table. You're going to be offered a higher paying position, okay? Others of you guys might be offered more money, okay? For others, you might be offered love, okay, that kind of deal. If somebody here had been ignoring you, neglecting you, they're going to start valuing you a lot more. All right, now let's go ahead and jump into your clarifiers. So first we're going to go ahead and clarify trapped in fear along with the Queen of Pentacles. So let's see, why is this here as your dominant energy? And you have here the Three of Cups, the Eight of Wands, the Six of Cups, as well as the Eight of Cups. So a lot of Cups energy represents emotions, okay? It could also represent emotional attachments. But I do see here that with the Eight of Cups, there's some kind of a disappointment. I see you walking away, feeling a little bit of a sense of disappointment. For those of you guys who have yet to walk away from this situation, from this person, place, job, environment, connection, friendship, family dynamic, whatever this is, you're finding it hard because there is an emotional attachment, and that is what has you trapped in fear. You know, you're not sure. You're not sure if this is the right thing to do. You're not sure. If you've already walked away, then you're kind of like doubting yourself. You're doubting the fact that, did I make the right move? Did I make the right decision? Am I making the right decision? Is this the right decision to make, to walk away, right? And it is, because I see here that even though it's not going to be easy for you to detach emotionally from a person, place, thing, environment, it's the best thing that you can do right now for yourself, okay? It's the healthier route. Because I do see here that as soon as you do that, even though you're trapped in fear, you're going to end up celebrating. You don't even know it. It's like you don't even imagine, okay? You can't even imagine how happy you're going to be. Yes, it may be difficult. It may be hard to take that action, to do that thing that perhaps you don't want to do, but you're going to end up celebrating. For others of you guys, the need for you to walk away is there because there is a third party situation that is part of this, and that is causing the disappointment, right? That's only for a small group of you guys. A third party situation is not just a lover. It could be related to any other person, right? It could be the fact that a person here is choosing their fears, insecurities, doubts as the third energy to create a blockage between you and them, right? A third energy can also be a person, like a friend that they have, a family member that is getting in the way, right? Or it could be any other obstacle, like this person choosing, you know, their job, their career over love. Oh, excuse that. Their job, their career over love, or something third, you know, energy over you, over the connection, over the situation, okay? That's only if there is some kind of a third party energy there. But I'm seeing here celebration, right? You're going to end up celebrating based on you finally walking away, okay? Yeah, at first it's not going to be easy to detach yourself emotionally from that situation, but things are going to start moving in your direction. You're going to start seeing opportunities coming in left and right as soon as you make this decision that perhaps right now it's hard for you to make. The lines of communication are going to start opening up. Whatever feels like it's stuck, if you feel like you're stuck, like nothing is moving, nothing is happening, you taking that first step forward, okay, is going to literally open up all the doors of opportunity. You don't even know it. But again, this is something pertaining to you having to take action first without fear, not listening to your fears, doubts, insecurities. For others of you guys, you are literally going to manifest and attract a brand new soulmate. It's a person here that you meet all of a sudden, okay, a brand new energy, and you guys are going to feel so attuned to each other. It's going to be like an undeniable connection. It's going to feel so familiar to you, like, oh wow, me and this person just hit it off. Like, I felt like, you know, we've known each other for a long time, even though we just met, and that's because you guys have met in a past lifetime. Okay, that's for those of you guys who are meeting somebody new or have recently met somebody new, because this could already be happening for some of you. For others of you, another group of you guys, it's a reconciliation. Somebody here who misses you, you might miss them as well, okay? And there's going to be some kind of reawakening moment, a breakthrough moment. This person finally learning the lessons, coming in to apologize, letting you know how much they miss you, how much they want to change, etc., etc. Okay, you take it as it resonates. Let's go ahead and dive into the clarifier. So tell me more about the situation. So here we have comfort zone. I am releasing fears and stepping out of my comfort zone to come close to you. Whether this is you, you are finally releasing those fears, doubts, insecurities that are holding you back, right? Whether it's you wanting to go for a new business, go for a new idea, a new relationship, or just, step outside of your comfort zone, become single, or go into a new relationship, a new job, whatever this is, right? Your fears had been taking over, but now look at that. You're stepping outside of your comfort zone. See that cat? He's wearing the face of a cat, okay? And that means that somebody here had been a little scary cat, right? This person, whether it's you or them, let's say right now it's you, right? You're finally releasing those fears, insecurities, doubts of you not feeling worthy enough, you feeling like, oh, what if they start talking about me? What if they start judging me? What are they going to say, right? How are they going to perceive me? You're finally stepping out of your comfort zone. You're saying, you know what, to hell with it. I don't care what they say. I don't care what they think. I'm going to do what's right for me, right? Releasing fears and stepping out of your comfort zone in order to come closer to either where you want to be in life, what you really want in life, what goals you want to achieve in life, what job you want, the kind of money you want to make, the type of relationships, connections you want to create, whatever this is. You're finally releasing all of those fears and doubts and insecurities, and you're no longer caring what they think about you. For others of you guys, it's this person, right? Once you walk away, once you make that first move and you disconnect from some kind of disappointing energy, this person is finally going to do what they had been kind of like afraid to do, okay? In the connection, relationship, job situation, they're releasing fears and stepping out of their own comfort zone in order to come closer to you. Comfort zone. Wow, is this you? Is this them? Is it both of you guys? Let me know in the comments below what that's all about. Let's go ahead and see your, these cards just have messages for you. They want to talk. Okay, let's continue shuffling. Okay, so your present energies. Let's see, what is this all about? So here you have the Death, the Hierophant, and the Eight of Pentacles. At the bottom here, you have the Ace of Wands. Oh my gosh, you guys. I'm loving this already. Okay, you literally have a brand new beginning, a passionate brand new beginning. It's starting right now. Don't wait for this to happen. Don't delay this process. The energy is active. It's ready for you to grab it, get a hold of it, and run with it now. Okay, there's a new offer coming in, a passionate brand new offer. Okay, this could be an offer for a career, for a love situation. It could be for an adventure, for a vacation. It could be your passion project, an idea that you've been wanting to invest in on, but you've been holding back because of your fears and doubts and what they're going to say, right? Whatever this is, or this is just you unleashing that inner part of you that you've been holding on to, holding back on, right? For most of you guys, it's going to be a passionate brand new beginning. This is going to make you feel alive again. You're going to wake up in the morning feeling enthusiastic about life again, feeling the energy of vitality, right? That kind of energy that you feel when something new is going in the right direction and you're so excited, okay? Let me know in the comments below what this is all about, because it's in your present energies. For a lot of you guys, it's already happening now, and for others, it's about to happen. It's an offer, okay? Again, a passionate brand new beginning. It could be a connection where sparks are going to fly. There's a lot of chemistry, a lot of passion. Oh my gosh, you guys, right underneath this one, the Ace of Pentacles. I mean, what is going on? You guys have to let me know in the comments below. This is abundance. This is money coming in. This is stability. This is also an offer of like either, romantic offer for a, to make it official, okay, a commitment, or it could just be a money offer, right? Where you're going to be making a lot of money, a job offer, your career finally booming, your business finally making the money that you wanted to make. Two new beginnings. For some, you're going to have to choose between two offers, okay? Which one are you going to go for? Are you going to go for the one that, holds more potential as far as stability, or the one that is going to be more fun, right? More passion. The sparks are going to fly. It's going to be up to you. You have options. You have options. I'm seeing here you could be dealing with a Taurus or a Scorpio. It doesn't have to be whatever other sign, but I do see here that something is ending, okay? Something here is coming to an end, and or you've been hesitant on accepting that this has to end, accepting that this ending has to happen. For others of you guys, you are literally transforming yourself. You are getting rid of an old version of you, and you're stepping into this new version of you, okay? And that's where those brand new beginnings come in. I see here that also this has to do with either a commitment that is ending, okay? Something here that you've been committed to fully for a long time, but now you're like, you know what? Things have got to change now. I've got to put my work and my effort into something else. For another group of you guys, after you end something, you accept an ending, that's when real commitment is going to come in, and a person here who is ready to put in the work and put in the effort. I see here that also you could be attracting an advisor, a wiser guide, a person who can guide you in the right direction. And for others, you will become this advisor because you've learned so much from your experiences, and now you're ready to put in the work and the effort into your own passions, what you really want in life, what you really want to create in life, rather than just kind of being an autopilot and just doing things because you've got to do them, right? Again, that's the spark here that I'm talking about. It's no longer waking up in the morning and just kind of like, okay, I've got to roll out of bed and go to the job that I don't like and see the people that are not nice to you, right? No, this is literally, you're putting all that energy to an end, whether it's a connection, a relationship, okay? And you're finally doing things because you want to do them. You're doing things because you're inspired to do them, right? Because they make you feel good. They make you feel alive. And that's where this Eight of Pentacles comes in, right? You're finally investing your time, money, energy, effort into that which you love, okay? And that loves you back. Now let's go ahead and get a further clarification. And let me know in the comments below what that's all about. I'm always curious. I really am, you guys. I read all your comments. Now, butterflies. Okay, so the butterfly knows the beauty of change. I told you, change is happening. A lot of times people freak out when they see the death. Don't freak out. The death is just a representation of change, right? We are infinite souls. We are infinite beings. Death is just the energy switching from physical form into energetic form, okay? But there's always change. The only constant in life is change. So learn to go with the flow of these changes. Don't resist these changes, because these changes are taking you to where your soul wants to be, okay? So butterflies, a butterfly knows the beauty of change, and it settles when you least expect it, right? So this is, a representation here of changes that you're about to encounter. And a lot of you guys, since we're clarifying your present energies, you are already experiencing a lot of changes in your emotions, in your environments, in your job, career, relationships, right? Family situations, a lot of changes. But go with these changes. Don't resist them, because in order for you to, allow new opportunities in, these changes have to happen, even if it creates endings, okay? And again, the butterfly settles when you least expect it. What did I tell you? I literally said, when you least expect it, something beautiful is going to happen. You don't expect it because you might be trapped in fear. You're like, oh my God, what if this ends up not working for me? Blah, 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 all those negative thoughts. It's going to happen when you least expect it. Meaning, this is a timing situation. It's not going to happen when you want it to happen. It's not going to happen when that person wants it to happen. This is going to happen when the universe feels that it's ready for you to experience it, okay? But it's going to happen. It's undeniable. It's going to happen. It's something that is destined to be yours. Whether it's a love life, your abundance coming in, a career, a job that you want, your idea, whatever this is, it's definitely going to grow into that beautiful butterfly. But the fact that you're getting butterflies here, right? If this is a connection for some, it's going to happen at the right timing. It's undeniable. It's going to happen when you least expect it. If this is an idea, a job, a career, abundance that you want to attract, any other area of your life, it's going to happen when you least expect it, because just like the butterfly has to go through different phases, this situation is required to go through different phases, right? The butterfly is not born into a butterfly. The butterfly goes through 3 stages. It starts from the caterpillar phase. Then once it experiences itself as a caterpillar, it grows into the pupa phase. It goes into kind of hermit mode, right? Inside that little pupa. And then after it experiences itself in introspection, okay, it finally releases itself into a butterfly. It spreads its wings and flies. So this situation has 3 phases. You can tune into this energy and feel it out. Which phase do you feel you're in right now? Phase 1, caterpillar. Phase 2, pupa, right, stage. And or soon to be phase 3, right? The butterfly stage, which is soon to happen. But this is an undeniable success, an undeniable sense of stability, abundance, relationship, whatever it is, it's going to happen. It's yours. It's got your name written all over it. It's just about timing. So be patient. And in the extended is where we dive deeper into the situation, into the other person's subconscious thoughts about you, their deeper feelings, emotions for you, their next moves, actions towards you, how this entire situation is all going to develop and turn out for you. And we're going to go ahead and get a final message from source. Okay, so that final message will tie everything up for you. If you want to watch a link to the extended, you can watch that link to the extended down in the description box below. You will find that link. For any personal readings, also you can find the link to my personal readings down in the description box below. And check out all of your monthly readings, your mid-monthly readings, all of your last week's readings, blessings readings, love readings. You can find all of those links to your sign down in the first comment that I pinned down below as well. Make sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, comment down below. Take very good care of yourselves, and until next time, bye-bye. In the extended reading, I go into the other person's subconsciousness, their deeper thoughts about you, their deeper feelings for you, their next actions, moves, and more. And thank you all so much for all of your positive feedback for the extended reading. I am so glad that you guys are loving the extended reading so much. So again, if you want to check out the link to the extended, the link is down in the description box below. And I have partnered with Psychic Source so that you can receive 10 minutes for only $10 and an additional 3 minutes for free. I'm not the one doing the readings on Psychic Source, but you can choose any psychic of your choice. You can choose to either talk to them online or call them. Make sure to use my special discount code 26489 at checkout. The link to my Psychic Source partnership is down in the description box below. And check out my website at genamoon.com. Click on shop. I do have new jewelry pieces, rings, bracelets, crystals, necklaces, and so much more for both men and women. So check that out at genamoon.com and click on shop, and follow me on Instagram at Gena Moon Official, as I will be posting more on there.